Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're at the Resellers Retreat. So glad y'all checked in today. If you're watching this later, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like up, the thumbs up. You see my co-host here today. I'm pointing the right way. Dani B from Dani B's Closet. Make sure you stop by and check out her channel. This is my new co-host. I'm not by myself anymore. It's awesome. She doesn't mind my crazy, so we work together great.
We can be crazy together.
Yes, I love it. I enjoy it when it's not just me. So listen, guys, we're going to ask some questions today. I'm going to ask Dani, and then I'm going to answer myself. And then this is an open question to everybody in the chat room. So feel free to answer the questions. We want to know your response. All resellers are welcome here. So dig in. We're going to have some fun questions at the end. Okay, so I already know the answer to this. Just for the people that don't know, Dani, do you sell full or part-time?
Honestly, like I always say, I sell part-time, but I work full-time hours.
That is a good response. I like that. Oh my God, that's so true.
Honestly, it's just one of those things. I think that in order to be successful in this business, you have to put in sweat equity. You got to put in time. And so honestly, it's part-time, but I'm always working. Lunch break, and I should be asleep. I'm working.
Right. So, you know, I was on a chat. I'm part-time too, but like you, full-time, every waking hour on my phone. That's my business, you know. But I was on a live chat with my good friend from Mess Hall Diggs. He is awesome. You should check out his channel. And we were chatting about, you know, the part-time hours and all the hours you have to put in. And he was like, look, have a bunch of photos in your phone ready to go for listing. And, you know, if you're at the doctor's office, you're in the waiting room for 20 minutes, boom, do some listing or check some comps or whatever, you know, like use the free time you have in between to work. And that's what I do, because I'm like you, we have full-time jobs outside of the home. And I need to utilize my time as best as possible, but I want my business to thrive. So, you know, got to put the time in.
Oh, yes. Honestly, there are times when I have a lunch date with myself and I'm sitting there eating with one hand and listing with the other.
I know.
You do.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Well, you know what? You do what you have to do to be successful. I mean, if you want consistent sales and you want to scale your business, you have to put in the time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not going to take care of itself. I always say when my husband says, you're always working, put the phone down by the time you get into bed and just relax. I said, well, who am I going to hand it over to? My employee? I am the employee. You know, I'm the only one working. So, hey, Danielle, I see Danielle's here. Hey, make sure you let us know, Danielle, are you a full-time reseller or a part-time reseller? We'd love to hear from you. Oh, look who made it. Grandma's Closet. Sorry, I'm late. I had to get my snacks ready. Oh, I'm glad you brought snacks. I hope you brought enough for everybody. Okay, next question. Why did you start reselling, Dani? What got you into the business?
Oh, my son. Okay, so let me make it really short. I taught English prior to what I teach now, so I'm really long-winded. So I'm going to shorten it.
No problem.
So my son, I went on maternity leave early. And in my state, we do not have paid maternity leave. And so, you know, daycare expenses, you know, everything. You think you have money saved, but you don't. And so I decided I needed the space for my son. So I wanted to downsize. And so I went in my closet and I pulled out anything I thought that was of value that I did not use. And I got to listing on Mercari. And with my first thing I
think a lot of people start on Mercari. I started on Mercari.
It's easier. Honestly, and that's why I always tell people about Poshmark. If you don't know Poshmark, it's scary. Yeah. Because you see all the high prices and you shy away from it, not knowing that people list high for offers.
Yes.
Because of the fees. And so, and I saw an MK and it sold within a day or two and I was hooked.
That was right. That was it.
I can shop and make money? Yes. It's a
Don't
win-win.
you love it?
So how about you?
I started Macari because I had gastric bypass surgery almost 2 years ago, and I lost a bunch of weight, and I didn't know what to do with all my clothes. Well, then COVID hit. So I was like, I'm going to set these aside. I'll just have a yard sale or something. But I couldn't do that because of COVID. So I was like, what am I going to do with this stuff? I was like, Google online yard sale. What can I find? And Macari popped up, and it was so easy to list. I listed like 5 things the first week, and I was like, why isn't this stuff selling? I put 5 things on there. Well, knowing what I know now. But and then I looked at Poshmark. Poshmark popped up, and my first sale was actually on Poshmark, and that's always been like my boo. Poshmark. I love Poshmark. I sell them there so well. I love the format. I could go on and on. Love it. Love it. Oh, yes. Danielle says she sells full time. Good for you. You'll have to give us some tips, Danielle.
Oh, yes. I have met her. Well, we've chatted on Instagram.
Oh, good. Good. Well, I'm glad you're here, Danielle. Zoe chat. Hey, ladies. Happy Friday. Woo-hoo. We made it through the week.
Yes. Oh, yes. I don't celebrate.
I hope you have a nice weekend, too. I hope everybody gets extra days off.
And tomorrow's the 4th. No, Sunday's the 4th. Sunday's the 4th. So yes, look, I lose track of days in the summer.
Me too. I always lose track of days. There's too much going on. Grandma says she's having a granola bar. Would anyone like one? Ooh, generous.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. I'm just having water. I don't drink enough water. I can't get enough in the day. I wanted to have an adult beverage, but I was like, I might get too loose on the show, so I better not.
Look, we'll save that for the next time. I'll bring my wine.
Okay, next time we'll agree that we both are going to bring a drinky drink.
Yes.
That works.
Adult beverage.
Yes, adult beverage, yes. And Zoe said she would take one, so she'll have a granola bar, and they're chewy. Zoe's favorite. Okay, so Zoe says, Macari fees are so much more palatable than Poshmark, but I started on Poshmark and have the most sales on Poshmark. I think a lot of people find that they have more sales on Poshmark. I hear some resellers that just mainly do fashion. They say, I sell the most on eBay. I'm like, really? Because I don't. It's like my third platform. It's definitely Poshmark. And then now Facebook Marketplace is my second. I mean, it's just been like boom, boom, boom.
I need to do better.
Hey, I'm going to let everybody in on the secret. I just signed up for Amazon FBA. I opened an Amazon account. I've been saying it for a month on here. I really want to look into that. I hear everybody talking about it. I have no idea how it's going to go.
Look, I'm looking forward to hearing everything because I'm interested in doing it and I have no idea where to start. So,
girl, I've been researching for 2 weeks. I've been watching all these YouTube videos and asking people questions. The problem with some of the tutorials, if you've ever noticed, it's, Amazon FBA for beginners. And then it's buy my course. And I'll teach you how to, I don't need to buy your course. Just put the information out there, let people see it, and we'll dig in, It's just crazy. But I found some people that didn't have like 20,000 subs and they were the most real with it, and so learned some stuff. So it was a rigorous procedure to get approved. Oh my God. It was bizarre. Like, I am who I say I am. I promise. But I'm excited to see how it goes. So I have to update everybody.
Yes, please do. I look forward to hearing it. I want to do it, but at this point, I'm not even doing what I should be doing for the ones I have. So
I hear you. I was just itching. I kept hearing other resellers say how good it's been to them. I was like, I know I can do this. I'm gonna do some research. I gotta have my hand in it. It's just crazy.
I'm laughing at Grandma. She says, okay, I'm in for drinking Friday nights. Hey, yes.
This is a safe place to hang out and drink. And hey, if we're all drinking, we won't make fun of each other. Because the sober person hates it the most, right? It's like, look at these people acting a fool and I'm the sober one, Look, that works.
We deserve it at the end of the week.
Yes. Yeah, we work hard. Yeah, I bourbon. Zoe, I think Zoe has her drink already. So Danielle says, I started on eBay first, then Poshmark. I have more sales on Poshmark. Okay. Wow. You jumped right into eBay, huh? eBay was kind of a little overwhelming for me, or really intimidating for me at first, until I just said, you know what? I'm just going to make myself do this and work through it. And I like it because of all the sales. You know, you get more eyes on your product, but the returns are killing me. I just got one today. Come on, eBay. Killing me with the returns.
I like Poshmark. So I guess my question, why do you guys think Poshmark is such a more popular platform, even though they charge more?
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing. I wonder why, you know, because I was like, it seems like I see Macari commercials on TV all the time. I just started seeing some more Poshmark, but Macari's really marketing heavy right now, trying to get more of a buyer base. I don't know why people are more comfortable with Poshmark, but I do know that it's actually been around for many years. Isn't it like 10 years or something that Poshmark? I had no idea it existed that long ago.
I had an account. I never used it. I've had an account, I think, since 2016, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I never used it. So, but I always say, I can't believe how many years I went. I love to shop, obviously. I can't believe how many years I'm wasting throwing away money and never resold anything.
Me too. Like you said, especially if you have kids in the house. My daughter now, everything she brings it. Mom, are you going to sell this, or do you want me to give it to Goodwill? She knows to ask. Everybody asks me now. So yes. I was just giving this away.
Well, my nieces know. I always tell them, don't leave stuff laying around. If you leave it, I will sell it.
It's sold.
It's motivation.
Yes,
they will take it and put up. They, don't want to lose.
Yeah, you know what? I actually feel better too. Like if it goes to another home, like somebody that really wants it, and they're like, "Hey, I want that." I feel better about it because I don't feel like I wasted my money as much. Because I'm only going to get so much use out of it until I'm done with it. Especially clothing, like I've worn that enough. I'm done with it. And somebody else gets to wear it and enjoy it. So I feel good about it. It's not as wasteful, especially, when you're working out in the field. Our clothes are expensive. All those business casual and all that. That's expensive stuff. Plus size clothing is expensive. I wore plus size for most of my adult life. And that is expensive. I don't want to just throw it away.
1 inch extra will cost you $10 extra.
Yep. And did you notice Goodwill is doing that now?
Oh, yes. Well, honestly, I started to take photos. I went out looking. I always go looking, even if I don't buy them. And I saw this really nice tote, and it was $30. And I just laughed.
$30.
And I guess I laughed. I know what we do, but I laughed because people who come in there to shop are not shopping for that price point.
Yes, they're not. No.
It'll still be there.
I don't know what's going on with Goodwill, but when I went to one of my favorite spots in Tucson, and it's been probably 5 months since I went thrifting in the store, but when I went, I could not believe all of a sudden the plus size section was priced way up. I mean, higher than the jeans, everything. And I was like, I had to say something to the manager. I was like, why are you pricing up the plus size clothing all of a sudden? Like, that's not okay.
It's the pandemic. People have been at home and have gained some weight.
Oh, yeah. Some more people are buying the plus size clothing. That's what it is. We're going to be the roof is on fire. You already know. This is the place to be.
Look, exactly. Everyone with their adult
absolutely. Exactly. Yes, Grandma says Poshmark is so user-friendly to list. That is true. Very true.
I use
it's just the easiest platform, I think, of all of them. I'm trying to show Grandma's post, but it won't let me. It's a little behind. But yes, it is very user-friendly. I also I say this all the time, Poshmark supports their sellers, and I love that.
Exactly. I like that. I don't have to worry about the returns, etc. I mean, if I have a case, usually it's a mistake I've made, like size or something.
Yeah.
And I mean, in that case, it's fine. But I do like that you get the opportunity to present your case.
Yes. Yeah, they do get a comment from us, which is nice.
Macari does not do that.
Oh, really?
Oh no, Macari, you would get an email that says you have a return. It's being sent back to you.
What?
Yes, there. Unless it has changed. I haven't had one in a few months. Unless it has changed in the last few months. I had a case opened on a purse, which it was and wasn't my fault. I sent it. She knew the condition of it, but it was in the summer and it was peeling already. And by the time it got to her, it was destroyed. So it was, it was what it was. But I never got the opportunity to even ask for photos, let me see what happened, anything. She could have been fraudulent. It could have been, she could have been dishonest. I wouldn't have known, but they accepted and returned it to me.
Oh, that's nice of them. I had no idea. I've never dealt with return on that platform, but I did not. That's good to know because I didn't know that. Wow. Not cool at all.
Which is why Poshmark is my favorite. Yes, they take 20%, but I can deal.
Yeah. The shipping's so easy. Oh, it's so nice. Like when I get my stack of labels, I ship every other day now. So I'll print off all my labels. I'll put them in a stack and I separate Poshmark from everything else. And I'm like, let me do the hard ones first. Then I'll go do Poshmark because it's so easy. I just throw it in a box and,
Oh, yes. The free box.
I want to ask everybody this. Do you include a handwritten note in your shipping, especially like Poshmark? I know a lot of people do this handwritten note thing. What do you do? Do you just put the item in a package or how do you ship? I want to know. Because I don't. Oh, what is that? Thank you sticker. Exactly. I have a little business card that says thank you. And I let them know how they can follow me and all this good stuff. Thank you for your order. I throw one in with each package, a little thank you sticker. When I first started, I used to handwrite cards and I was like, okay, wait a minute. This is taking a long time.
So did I. I bought thank you cards. Now I will, because I do Poshmark, I print out the slip, the packaging slip, and I write thank you, from Dani on that. Well, it's personalized, but not how I used to do it. Oh, I don't know. Can you see Zoe? She says I had a Macari return that I did win. Oh wow. That's wonderful.
Oh, good for you. So they let you answer on Macari? Because Dani says they were like, here you go. Here's your stuff back.
Maybe they've changed.
Yeah, maybe. Zoe says, I used to always do a handwritten note, but now 90% of the time I just do a thank you sticker. I'm with you, Zoe. I'm with you. It's just too much. Too much.
Now, if it's a huge sale or a huge bundle, sometimes I will do something a little nicer.
Yeah.
It just depends.
I'll throw like a freebie in with a big bundle, like a piece of jewelry or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely. And Grandma says, I do send a small sanitizer packet in a plastic bag with thank you sticker on. That's nice. I used to do sanitizer when the COVID first hit. I was doing that. That's nice. I bet they're using it too. So.
Oh, yes.
Danielle says, I do stickers also. If it's a large bundle, I write a note. Yeah. That works.
Exactly.
We have to maximize our time.
Exactly.
The woman was crazy. She had just had a baby and said my medium was too small. Oh no, one of those cases for anyone who had a baby and she sent pictures and she's still pregnant and had no business in a medium. I totally understand that, Zoe. I totally do. I've had that happen. The return I just got today from eBay. The girl asked me extensive questions about the sizing and the measurements. All the measurements were there in the photos. Okay, I think I can wear it, she says. And then she gets it and it's a size too small. And I'm like, maybe you don't wear a large. Like when they ask all these extra, can you give me extra photos of the size? I'm like, girl, I already know where this is going. You don't wear the size. And that's okay. Size up or just buy something in your size range. It's okay.
That's called a wish. They're wishing that it will fit.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe when they say how much spandex is in it, that's when they're like, what's the percentage of spandex? So now I always put the material tag because I don't want to get those questions all the time. But yeah, that's when you know they want to squeeze in it.
Honestly, I'll ask them, if you don't mind me asking, what size do you wear? Because usually if somebody asks that, it's a plus size person, and I do understand that. And I will ask them, hey, what size is it? This is my size. It doesn't have that much stretch. It's not that much spandex. It's not going to.
Yeah.
And
I just size clothing, I actually put more description, like I'll say fits as described, or might want to size up, or stretchy material. I will put that because, like I said, I understand that you want to know exactly how it's going to fit. So
I'm laughing at Zoe.
Okay. Zoe says she sank her own case because she sent pictures of herself looking like she was still pregnant.
Did you see Grandma's?
Yeah, I had a lady open a case on some sandals, and she claimed they were not a true size 8. I was like, hey, it's not my fault. Your feet are swollen today. Seriously. Come on, people. Look, here's my problem. We aren't the manufacturer of these items. I didn't make it. I'm not responsible for that. You know how some labels run small, including Nike. Nike can run small and shoe size. You kind of got to know, like, if I shop online, I'm making sure it's a label I'm comfortable with. I bought stuff in them before. I know how it fits.
Exactly. And use how designer brands are. I had a lady, she gave me a 1-star because she said the shoes are too small. And I wanted to ask her, how many times have you bought this brand? You know, I don't always put true to size, because what's true to size may not be, you know. And so for designer brands, I just assume that you've bought it before and you know what size you should wear. But
yeah, because most designer clothing is small. So you would think.
Exactly.
Crazy.
That's part of my motivation for wanting to lose weight. Now that I've been selling for so long, I want to be able to wear some of these designer brands.
Right? Like, we get to see all of it. I want to be able to wear it. I feel you.
But I have the shoes and the purses.
There you go. There you go. I know we're all laughing about this stuff. Veronica's here. So glad you popped in. Yay. Grandma says, say it louder for the buyers in the back. Hey, you guys, you know what I just thought about? You know, Grandma's going to Posh Fest, right? Dani's going, right?
Yes.
I'm going. It's about to be lit at this Posh Fest. We're going to have so much fun, you guys. Oh, my gosh. I hope everybody in the chat room is going to make it. I hope you're thinking about it. Hey, babes. Everybody's saying, hey, Veronica. If y'all haven't watched Veronica's channel, you really should. She's hilarious, because I like that she just says exactly what she's thinking. That is awesome. I like people like that. You know, you always know what you're going to get. The truth just going to come out. Glamble said, I bet your purse collection is the fire. I can imagine. I can imagine.
I honestly, since I've been reselling, I just collect. You know how you just get out, you fall in love with brands, and you realize what, you know, is really good quality. And sometimes it's not necessarily about the price point or the name on it. It's just good quality.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm collecting.
Me too. It's bad. It's bad.
You love Coach too as well, right?
Oh, yeah. I love Coach. I love Coach. I've been collecting more Kate Spade lately because they keep sending them in my darn boxes, and I like them. So I keep them. So I'm like, that one's mine. That one's mine. And I'm like, my closet is full of purses. Oh.
But here's the thing. But it's an investment.
It is. And we deserve to have nice stuff. Like you said, we have to handle it. So.
Well, you know what? When I go out thrifting, most times I look like I got thrown away. And so the nicest thing on me is my purse and shoes.
But they see you have a nice purse. They know you have potential, right?
Exactly.
It's like, my hair might be thrown up in a messy bun, but I don't always look like this.
Exactly. I might be wearing athletic wear and this and that, but hey, nice purse, nice shoes.
Yes.
Well, actually comfortable shoes.
That's me all day. I wear Birkenstocks like they're going out of style. I love Birkenstocks because I live in Arizona. I can wear them all year round if I want to, and I almost do.
Look, there's nothing. Well, here's the thing: when you're out all day thrifting for the best deals, you have to be comfortable.
Yeah, you really do. It's a long process. It's a lot of work. It's a lot
You know
of work.
what? Honestly, people don't realize that when I come home, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like dirty from being at the thrift. You know, like I just got to shower.
Exactly.
Especially the bins. The bins is the worst. You feel so dirty.
But you know what? Most times I leave still smiling.
Yeah. And I'm always happy. If I get a deal, it's like, it literally is a treasure hunt. Like today I went out, look at the clearance section because of the Amazon thing. So I was like, oh, I scored. I looked them up and the price is going to be great. So I'm like happy all day now because of that. Just because I know the potential.
Yes, I call it
she's trying to go to Posh Fest, and I hope you do. I hope you have to look. I'm saying this for the people that are going to watch this later. Come up and say hi. We are not shy people. We like to talk to people. We want to see you. Talk to a sister, please. Say something. Veronica, I hope I'll be able to go to Orlando, not getting tickets for Posh Fest, but want to see you all. Oh, that's awesome. Are you going to go to the after party or the pre-party, Veronica? Everybody says, I've never been to the actual in-person Posh Fest. I just did the virtual last year, which was boring. But everybody's like, the pre-party and the after party is what's worth going to. You know, they're like, the rest doesn't really matter. So we'll see.
I'm laughing. Where is it? I just lost it. Zoe says she looks homeless.
Oh. And that's okay. Where did it go? Oh, I just lost. Okay. Yeah, here it is. When I go to Goodwill, I look homeless, but it's hard work and messy. Yes, it is. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody at Goodwill is judging us, though. They're like, they look like me. You know, I mean, nobody's dressed up for that. So send a coach for your birthday, right? Veronica says, when I go to the bins, I don't shower in the morning. LOL. Real talk. I mean, I washed up and brushed my teeth, but I'm not getting all dolled up.
Hey, maybe you can use that as a tactic. If you don't, and extra, you know, if you look all crazy and disheveled, it'll keep people away.
Yes, because does anybody else experience this at the thrift store where people will reach over you to get something? Like that frustrates me. I'm like, excuse me. I used to take my daughter with me because eventually she wants to start reselling when she's a little older. And now I'm like, nah, I can't take her because people are
passive aggressive. Yes, I was taking my youngest niece with me on a regular basis. And I had this lady just, you know, if you're coming, I guess, I don't know. I have respect and, you know, I believe in treating people kind. Sure. And so if you're going down the aisle the way our store is, if you're coming in your meeting, you just say, excuse me, and you pass each other. Yeah. But she purposely put her shopping cart in a way so I couldn't move. And so she put herself in between my niece and I, because we were together. And I was like, oh, no, don't do that.
You're not walking in.
Right. And so I loudly, made a statement of, oh, that's just so rude. And she was like, I'm so sorry. No, you're not.
She meant to do it.
She meant to do it.
Do you guys ever see other resellers when you're thrifting? I've only had that happen one time. And I was like, this person's a reseller. He's got the app going. And
see them checking the comps.
Yeah. I'm like, this is so funny.
I actually met a doctor last week. She was looking at some free people, and I saw her checking the comps. I was like, she's buying free people. I wonder how that sells for her because it doesn't sell quickly for me.
It doesn't. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. First, let me say hi, Thrifty Lobster. We're so glad you're here. Everybody say hi to Thrifty Lobster. I love the name. But free people. Let's get to free people. Everybody for the last year is on this free people kick. It's the bomb, blah, 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 blah. My stuff, I mean, occasionally I'll sell a really pretty piece, but it just sits. Like, it is not moving like it did last year, put it like that. I think it's getting saturated in the market and it's just sitting.
Oh, yes.
I don't care for Coach. Don't tell me. Oh, no, Veronica's a Coach hater. Oh, no. I still love you.
Mm,
I'm just not a pretty purse gal. It needs to be big and hold 500 things. That's it. I get it. My
no,
purse was a large diaper bag for many years. So I get it.
Actually, my purses were larger before my son, and after having him, I want a crossbody.
Yeah, I'm crossbody all day long. If I go out to a nice dinner or somewhere nice, I'll have a nice purse, but it's crossbody. I just got to have my arms free so I can be checking comps and stuff like that. You know? I'm just missing a sign that says "Will thrift for food."
Yes,
we do what we got to do.
Oh yes, I'm at that point now where I need a shirt that says I'm a reseller, because I'm always looking. That brand looks real familiar. Is that silk she's wearing?
Yeah, I know, right? We're always sizing it up. It's so funny. Like, you just can't turn off reseller brain.
Well, you know what it is? That's how you train your eye.
Yeah.
And so when I'm out with my family, they're talking about going shopping, and I'm like, what is that she's wearing? That looks familiar. I like to play guessing games of what the brand might be.
Yeah. Well, I love that with ThredUp boxes too, though, that you see all these brands. You're like, okay, I recognize this brand. I know I've heard about it some kind of way. And then you go back later and research it. But I love like learning all these new brands just by the rescue boxes.
That's why I love you guys. I love all of you that, get on and do the videos. I've learned so much from you guys.
I do too. Okay. I went too far. Oh, I've missed a lot. Let's see what's going on here.
I'm reading everybody's messages. Oh yes, I'm with you, Zoe. Everybody's so aggressive. And that's honestly why I don't go to the bins on a regular basis, is because I don't want to fight over clothes. And honestly, I wouldn't, but if you push me or put your hands on me, then it's self-defense.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't go.
Oh, Zoe, y'all are just hanging out at the bins, huh? Waiting for it to open. I didn't say hater. Okay, she doesn't hate Coach bags. Let's clarify. We can give her a pass. I finally sold a pair of Free People lavender capri jeans, but the rest of my Free People is sitting. That's where I'm at. Like a year ago, these things were hot and trending, and now it's like only specific pieces might sell, but it's just too much. Diaper bags are live. I know, Veronica. I remember those days. I lived out of my diaper bag. Maternity jeans. Veronica, are you wearing maternity jeans right now? Be honest.
They were lovely.
They're comfy.
I almost spit my stuff out laughing at Grandma.
The gambling?
No. You keep going. When she talks about. Keep going. It's the next one. That one.
Oh, Lord, this one. I bet they think you're trying to look at their butts. Yeah, they're like, help you with something?
Well, you know what? These days, I mean, if they're checking you out, regardless, I mean, hey, they're checking you out.
Yep. It's a compliment. Receive it. Yeah, exactly. I'll even, like, if someone catches me looking at them, because, I do the whole creeper thing when I go to the stores because I want to see what people pick up. And so they turn around real quick. I'm like, oh, shoot. And they catch me staring. I'm like, I love your hair. That is so cute. Like I'll have a quick response. Exactly. And like, oh, thank you.
Oh, and most times if it's something I really want to see, and here's the thing. So I have to say this. Now, there's a difference. Like if I see something someone picks up and I really want to know what it is, I'll go, that is so pretty. May I please, may I see it? Just because I want to know what it is. Now, on the other hand, I hate when people look in my shopping cart and say, oh, that's so expensive out loud. Did you know how much that cost? Of course I knew how much it cost. That's why it's in my shopping cart.
Get out of my cart. Paul's here. Hey, Paul. How's it going? Share some of your good info with us. Paul has a great channel. He sells a lot on eBay, but you know what I want to know, Paul? Are you still selling men's clothing? Because I remember you had dabbled in that a little bit. You was like trying it out because he does a lot of like sports stuff, memorabilia, collectibles. I want to know how that's going for you if you're still doing that. Oh, Veronica says she did stop wearing maternity jeans. Okay. Just, hey, I wear leggings all the time. To me, it feels
I
like
love
maternity
leggings.
jeans. I love them.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Yes. Oh, and Veronica, mine is Chanel. She said if she would fight over Johnny Was, I don't know, Johnny Was maybe, but if it's Chanel, Gucci, one of those, yes, I may pull a hair.
Yeah, it's worth hip button somebody in. Excuse me.
Exactly.
Oh, Grandma says I have a pair of maternity jeans I wear, and my baby is a 22-year-old.
Hey, as long as they look nice and you're comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's about. Hi, Maggie Doodle, Thrift Shop Fashionista. That's a lot to roll off the tongue. That's an awesome name. I love it, Maggie Doodle. Why Maggie Doodle? I'd love to know. Hey, sugar. Dani, I shouted you out on my Funbox unboxing. Was looking through a wallet type thing, hoping to find money.
I need to go watch that.
That is so funny because you have to write that down. Thriving Thrifters. And welcome, Thriving Thrifters. We're glad you came in. I'm the same. I've seen you on Instagram, Dani, find money in your purses or wallets. And I'm like, that's it. I'm making more of an effort to look through these purses, all the pockets. Why am I not finding money? I'll get like a gum wrapper.
Here's the thing. I don't ever find it in the store. I don't even know it's there until I get home. And I'm double checking. And I'm like, what? This is what you call a good surprise instead of those nasty gum wrappers. And
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The gum wrappers suck.
I've found all types of stuff that I don't even want to talk about.
Oh, gosh.
This job is not a plaintive heart.
Oh, gosh. Also, Paul says, I've sold some as far as the men's clothing. Mm-hmm. I still have a lot to list. It keeps getting pushed to the side for stuff I have fun listing. I totally get that. You know how there's things you enjoy listing more than others? What is your favorite thing to list, Dani? What are the things that you do not like listing? Put it like that.
I have a huge pile of jeans. I hate listing jeans because of all the measurements. And in my opinion, jeans are something that needs measurements because when you wash them, they shrink, etc. Mm-hmm. My favorite thing is any designer brand that I know will sell quickly.
Yeah. That's like, ooh, this is exciting. I'm taking the pictures. Someone's going to have this. I'm going to make money. I like that. I love taking photos of shoes. Shoes are so easy to photograph, and handbags. Those are my favorite.
I would say shoes are my favorite if I don't have to clean them.
Yes. Oof, I do not want to have to do all that. Yeah, but those are just like so easy to photograph, and they're a good profit typically, so it's a good flip. So I'm like, it's so worth it. I don't like photographing the maxi dresses. That is like a nightmare.
Well, I'm in a small space, so dresses are hard for me. And hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda made it. Woo! We were just talking about you. All good things, Amanda, of course. Of course. All good things.
Oh, and look at, she said her name, it was a mistake that stuck. Maggie Doodle.
Oh, someone made with my name many years ago. They misread my last name as Doodle, and it just sort of stuck. And it's really a cute name that just like kind of rolls off the tongue. It's so fun. I love it. Good karma. Yes. You find the extra money in your handbag. It's good karma. Veronica says, I pulled out all the things I don't want to photograph and list today, but then my day turned crazy and now I'm not dealing with that. So maybe tomorrow.
I have a pile right next to me. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, there's the ones that I have this bin that I pull from. Like whenever I get boxes in or source online, I'll pull a little from each box so that I'm not just, listing like 20 purses at a time to mix it up a little bit. And then when you get down to the bottom of the bin, I'm like, nah, maybe next time,
Put some more stuff in that bin, yes.
Yeah, put some more in there. My least favorite thing to photograph, but really to ship, is like coffee mugs, anything fragile or ceramic. Oh, I hate shipping that stuff. It takes forever.
I leave a lot behind.
I do too. It really better bring some money if I pick it up because I just don't want to deal with it.
That's the thing. I feel like when you have been reselling for a while, you learn your lane and you know what works for you. And Stuff like that, it has to be really unique or something I just want to pick up. But for the most part,
Yeah, definitely. Danielle says, I love selling dresses and shoes. I get it.
I pick up a lot of cute dresses.
Oh, and the dresses are selling now. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, yeah. Dan, these are my procrastination item too. Have to list inseam, length, waist, rise. It's a pain, especially when you're like listing on eBay, the jeans. All these questions already. They're just jeans.
Exactly. And here's the thing about jeans, though. Most people know what size they wear and they know what brand that they like.
Yeah.
And they're not going to buy outside of it.
Yeah, exactly. I find that a lot. They have their favorite brand that they come and they look for. I've been selling. Have you guys been selling the silver jeans really hot right now? Like, they're hot.
Yes. It's a guy I mentioned on here. The flipping, no, he sells on eBay. I'm sorry. I mentioned his name in one of my videos, but he recommended that and I bought some and they sold within less than a week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They flip real. I'm like, okay, clearly there's a lot of people that like these silver jeans. I need to look into a pair for myself because I must be missing something. Amanda says, I've got 200 pounds of women's and 100 pounds of men. I saw the 100-pound men one. Both thread-up boxes literally thrown around my living room. The best part is opening the boxes. Yeah, but then once you've opened it, it's like, oh, now I got to list all this. That was definitely the fun part. Ooh, fun. Yes, I love selling dresses. They're so pretty. Kids' shoes are my favorite thing to list and sell. So Amanda has mentioned before that she does really well with kids' clothing, period. I suck at it. Like,
she gave me some great tips today. I'm looking forward to listing those shoes. Because I don't list a lot of kids stuff either.
Yeah, I don't either. I just find that people don't want to pay up enough for them. They want them really cheap, which I get that because when my daughter was little, I was cheap because, hey, she's going to grow out of it so fast. I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. But then I remember Amanda did say, hey, make like some lots of clothing. And that way you can make a little more money. Moolah. Okay. My favorite thing to sell is denim skirts. Any brand, any size. They're easy to list and sell quick. That's the only kind of skirt that will sell for me is a denim skirt. The other ones, I have the beautiful like silk skirt and some gorgeous ones. They're just sitting there. But then I think I don't buy skirts,
Maybe they will pick up now that everybody's going back to work.
I hope so. That would be awesome. I love getting, but hate listing plus size jeans because they need a lot of room to photograph. That's true. I saw a reseller on here. I cannot remember who it was, but they were saying how they buy these special hangers for the plus size clothing on Amazon because they have a little more room. And I was like, God, that's a great idea. I need to get some of those because I want my photograph to look good,
I'm writing it down.
Yeah, you try to put on this little bitty hanger. It's just like, no, it's not working. It's not working.
I like that idea.
It's a great idea. Veronica says, I cannot move denim skirts to save my life. Yeah, it's like only certain brands. That, if I get a Free People denim skirt, for some reason, those sell well, but that's about it. Agreed. Oh. Every time I list a pair of 7 fam dojo style jeans, they sell within 24 hours. It's wild.
That's a good brand. I think I have one pair in my pile right now.
I've been hearing people say that right now about 7 fam. I'll have to be looking for those then. Yes, kids' shoes are so easy and quick flips. I sell anything kids related on Facebook Marketplace like crazy. Like I had kids' shoes on Poshmark and all that. Listed it on Facebook Marketplace and it sold within 20 minutes. I was like, wow. It's been forever on Poshmark.
I need to get on Facebook Marketplace.
If I find that if it's within a reasonable price range, things just sell really well. Like the things that I cannot move on other platforms, I put on Facebook and it's gone. I love it. I'm like, thank you.
I'm going to jump in. I keep saying it. I'm going to.
It's so easy. I actually recorded a tutorial. I'm going to drop it tomorrow, Saturday. So Saturdays when I'm dropping it. Because I told Joe, I don't know if Joe is in here, but I told her that I was going to record that for her. So it's super easy. I have literally sold 1 jean skirt total in my entire reselling time. 1. I tell you, we all just have certain things that sell better for us, I think. I don't know what it is.
Thank you, Grandma.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, you're fine. I was reading.
Kids' shoes in your video today. Just sold a pair of, what does that say?
31 pair of kids' shoes in less than 24 hours for 31 shipped source. Oh, yes. You do so well with those.
What brands are you picking up, Amanda? Let the secret out. I want to know. Like, what kids brands will people pay up for? I guess is what I want to know. Like, I don't want to like sell Old Navy, I guess, but oh, Veronica, you're so right. It's Becky Park. Becky Park on Poshmark. That's who it was that did the extendable hangers, the plus size hangers. She's the one that was talking about it. She's so sweet. Oh, she's so sweet. And she's a wealth of knowledge. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she was the one that brought it up. And I was like, I did not know this exists, but it sounds like it's going to help me. Maggie Doodle says, I laid them out on a white poster board on the floor. Yes, that helps. Does anybody else use white poster board? I think Veronica had mentioned that she uses it when she photographs, or maybe you're using the box for your shoes. I can't remember. I'm getting everybody confused. But I do use it for certain like hard good items. I started using the whiteboard. Other than that, I use Photo Room, the app, for like everything.
I love Photo Room.
Oh, saved my life. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, when you go back and look at your first pictures.
I'm still a work in progress. My pictures are still, but I'm
getting there.
I'm in a small space and it's not good natural light. I do the best that I can.
Same here. I have no natural light. It's horrible. I think it was Becky Park. You're right, Amanda. She sent me one. They're great. I don't know if they make them as pant hangers though, but probably. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. It's worth looking into. Isn't that weird how some things sell well for some people and not at all for others? It really is. It really is. I wish my kid stuff would sell on Facebook already. Oh, no, it's hanging around, huh? Yeah, that's like the only place I can sell kid stuff. Does anybody in here sell on Kidizen for their kids' clothing? I mean, you can sell adult clothing too, but I tried it and didn't go well at all for me. I made 0 sales in 2 months on there. So I was like, goodbye. I just put my closet on vacation there and that was it. I still have so much for my kiddo. I bet. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Veronica, for the reminder. We appreciate you. People keep giving me new with tags kid stuff. I take it to the children's resale place so I don't have to mess with it. That's smart. And then Grandma can just turn around and buy whatever she wants to sell in her closet with the credit if she wants to.
I love it.
Yeah. Hey, fun surprises. So glad you stopped in. Yes, just hit the thumbs up. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you, Zoe. Best and fast kid shoe sellers, Play, Keen. I thought Keen would be good. Yeah. Native.
I've never heard of Play. I need to write that down.
I need to. I've never heard of it either. And I haven't heard of Mini Melissa either.
I have a pair of those, I think.
Oh, really? See, I've never heard of that brand. So maybe it's the kid stuff I have. Like, I'm like Grandma. People give me kid stuff all the time. And I'm like, no, I don't want it. I'll take anything you have.
Oh, yes. I leave it behind in the stores.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I am not having luck on Facebook. What am I doing wrong? Well, I'm not sure how you have things priced, but for me, I drop it a little bit more than I would on Poshmark or my other platforms because they only take 5%, which really equates to about 8% with the shipping label, but you're getting a lot more of your profit. So I'm able to drop my price a little bit more when I cross list on Facebook. And that maybe that's helping things move quicker. I'm not sure, but I know there's certain things that sell really well on there. And then like, okay, the men's clothing, t-shirts, kids clothes, handbags sell really well on Facebook. I mean, like quick.
I need to do that.
Yeah. You want to check it out for sure. Yes. Featured in a recent blog. Oh, really? Okay. Also, I thought I was subbed to Dani already. Whoops, I am now.
Thank you.
Yay, glad you subbed.
I appreciate it.
For flat lays that won't fit on my small table, I use my deck table. Hey, that works. And it's also great because you don't have to bend all the way down. It's kind of up a little bit because we get sore backs, you know.
Oh, yes.
We're not getting any younger. Also good, Livy and Luca, Vans. Oh, yeah, definitely Vans. And, of course, the sports brands like Nike and Adidas. Yes, I totally agree. I thought I was subbed to you, Veronica. Just subbed. Oh, good. Ginger Marvin has a good Kitizen video tutorial. That's true. I have actually watched her. Her and her husband, they're like killing it on Kitizen. That and Facebook. Those two, like, they sell a ton of kids' clothes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're really knowledgeable about it. I watched them, I studied them and everything, but I'm just like, I don't know. For me, it just couldn't move anything. So I said, let me focus somewhere else. Okay, Veronica says she tried Kitizen, made 3 sales in like 6 months. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of slow. It is kind of slow. I have less and less floor space because my inventory is taking over my life. Yeah, I feel the same way.
If I could show you guys my floor.
I get it. My poor family, I'm like, you guys, one day all this is going to be, just sold and out of the way. Just hang tight. I keep telling them, I know they're tired of seeing clothing boxes and bins, and it'll get better. Or maybe I'll win the lottery and buy a mansion. I don't know.
Yes, I like that.
That's a good idea, right? Think positive.
Exactly.
Love Kitizen, and women's stuff is selling great there too for me. Oh, wow. Because I know a lot of people do shop for women's stuff on there. With List Perfectly, it's easy to just cross there, but you do have to consistently list like anywhere else. Yeah. And then Amanda, do you notice like on Kitizen, there's that whole share thing happening there too, like the social media aspect, kind of like Poshmark. Like I noticed when I was there, like people would share my stuff. So then I'd go back and share theirs. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of sharing all day between Poshmark and Kitizen. And I wonder if that affects your sales on there. Like if people are sharing your items, and I know they have like different, not parties, but hashtags. And there's a lot to learn about it. There really is. Vans and Crocs, just get them for cheap. Oh yeah, I bet Crocs. Kids love Crocs. I didn't like that I couldn't save drafts on Kitizen. When I cross list, I cross draft a chunk of listings and finish them later. Oh, that's smart. With Kitizen, I always had to complete them all right away. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Oh, yes. I sold 2 pairs of kids' Crocs on Kitizen today. Wow. See, Amanda knows all about this kid stuff. Definitely add that to 2 fast-selling flip brands, but also for women's too. Yeah. I always sell Crocs within a week of listing them for adults. Like adults. Have you guys seen that all the celebrities are wearing these Crocs now? What's going on? And then you've got designers making Croc like stilettos. I just saw that on my feed today. I was like, what is happening? So Croc is definitely making a come up. So be looking for those when you guys are outsourcing for sure. Can you ship to the buyer or do you have to meet them? So on Facebook, I'm assuming you're talking about Facebook, Danielle. You can choose either one or both. So for me personally, and I'll have it in my tutorial that's dropping tomorrow, I only do ship. I do ship only. When I started, I did both, but I met a couple resellers in my community that had horrible experiences. So I said, ooh, because my husband works at a hospital. He works like 12-hour shifts a day. I'm usually going to go meet these people on my own. And I'm like, not smart for a woman by herself. So I just ship only. And I'll tell you, it didn't make any difference in my sales. People are fine. I find that their shipping prices are pretty decent on Facebook. You can also choose your own shipping. If you use like Pirate Ship or Ship2 or Shippo or whatever, you can use that. Yes, on Facebook. At Danielle, they have a shipping option on Facebook Marketplace, I think. Yes, they do. Yeah, you got to be safe out there, ladies and guys. There's some cuckoos out there. There's a man that got murdered by a guy that was going to buy his four-wheeler, I guess, on Facebook, and he showed up and murdered the guy. So, yeah, it can happen to anybody. Random. I sent my first box to sell into Swap today. That's exciting. I want to see how that goes. Because of you, I have spent so much there. I feel terrible. So instead of just donating this last box, I sent it in. I love Swap. Sorry you caught the addiction bug, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. You'll see. I thought about sending stuff into Swap. I looked at their because they had it closed down for a while. It's kind of like ThreadUp, you guys. You know, online consignment. You can send in boxes and sell the items on their website. With Swap, your stuff stays for 6 months, I believe. So it gets to sit there a little longer. The problem I had was the pricing range reminded me so much of ThreadUp that I was like, I'm not getting into that bed again. I was like, no way. So I want to hear how you do, Amanda. Let us know. Make sure you make some videos about it and all that so we can hear, because if it's a good deal, I might have to start looking into that.
Actually,
ThreadUp did me wrong. So
I was on Facebook today and someone said they sent something to Swap and it's been over a year and they still hadn't posted anything. And they said they've been waiting for a year.
I wonder if they lost the box or something.
That's cool. I look forward to hearing what happens, because that's another place I can get rid of some of my stuff. So
yeah, that's what I'm always thinking. So yes, I'm so happy for you, Amanda. Please let us all know. Inquiring minds want to know how that goes. The only requirement is the item needed to retail for $5 or more. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. Okay, handbags and t-shirts. I am going to look through my listings and cross-listing that stuff. Good, Zoe. Let us know how that goes. I want to know if those things move for you. Fun Surprises says, me too. My inventory is overflow, LOL. Yeah. I think that's kind of the consensus with all of us. Like, we have so much inventory. We're like, somebody move this stuff out for me. It's driving me nuts. I know, right? My living room is covered in my hauls from today. Grandma, my last ThreadUp denim box is almost all listed. Wow, that's awesome. The sellable pieces, but they were everywhere for a while. So Zoe, that last denim box, did you feel like you had a good amount that was sellable from there? Because my denim box, I actually will totally buy another one from ThreadUp. If they keep them in that range, I was impressed with the jeans that I got. It's just a lot of jeans. And yes, I would say probably 15 to 20% of my jeans were donated to Goodwill. They had the pooching or just too much. They were just too worn. So I did have that issue, but I'd love to hear how you felt about your box. I don't share there anymore like I used to. I thought it was a huge thing at first, but realized it's more about listing new daily instead. So she's talking about Kitizen. Because there, people share each other's items too. So, okay, well, that's good to know. Oops. Oh gosh, I'm going way back.
I'm sorry, I'm reading ahead and I'm laughing.
Oh, go ahead. My mom almost started crying when I told her I have 1,200 listings, because she knows how small my condo is and she is sure I have become a hoarder. So hopefully what is the channel, A&E or TLC? Hopefully they don't come knocking at your door, Zoe. We can have problem.
Well, you know what? If they do, don't worry. Other resellers will show up to buy it. Yeah,
it's true. Yeah, you don't want to just give it away.
Oh yeah, they'll show up to buy it.
They would buy it. Yes. What the hell? Grandma says, what the hell is the point of a Croc stiletto? I don't know. I swear to you, I'm going to get that photo and I'm going to post it on my Instagram so people can see it.
They are not cute.
Did you see them?
Yes.
Oh, they're horrible. I can't remember the designer, but they collaborated with Croc, and I was like, you could have passed on that. It was not good. But who was the guy? What is the rapper? It's not a rapper. He's like a producer now that wore Crocs to like the Grammys or something this year, one of the award shows. And I mean, everybody was talking about it. And then Cardi B wore them. So y'all know if the celebrities are wearing them, they're trending. They're going to trend. So I don't know what the point is, Glam. Maybe they're more comfortable. They're ugly, but it's fashion. Right, it's fashion. It's fashion. I thought Crocs were supposed to be comfortable. Exactly. Grandma says, nope, I'm packing heat. Oh, is that for Facebook, Grandma? You're packing heat? That's probably a smart move. There's some cuckoos out here, you guys. I have a box on the way to ThreadUp and one coming to me. Okay. How has that been for you, Veronica? Because I remember before, Veronica, you said that you were only sending in things to ThreadUp that you've already pulled or like dead stock. You don't, at this point, they're going to go to Goodwill for free. So you might as well see if you can get something from ThreadUp. Let us know how that's going. Oh, oh no. She says, we're just trading at this point. No, you've been getting some bad boxes. Oh no. Yeah, that's no fun. And it's kind of a waste of time, right? She goes, shoot, I sent a bag into ThreadUp the first week of May and still hasn't processed. Oh my gosh. Figure swap might be faster, but this is stuff I couldn't care less about ever seeing again. Well, there at least there's that, you know, it's not a total loss or anything. A year? Oh my gosh. I did take note of what I sent just so I can do recap of the 1.38 I make. Oh my gosh. Big money, big money. I tend to pile the stuff around me at my desk until I have to literally climb out of my office.
Climb over everything.
Like being forced to do it, right? Where it's like, okay, if I want to even be able to walk in my house, I got a list.
Exactly.
That's what Zoe says, when I'm buried, I'll motivate. Oh my gosh. I was able to list at least 40 pieces. None were great, but even if they sell for $10 to $15, I will make money. That's a good way to look at it. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Is that better? You know, you can't make money off of what's not listed.
That's true. That's true. And, you know, with ThreadUp, it's really, I mean, I've lately, fingers crossed, I've had some really good boxes, but then for a while, it'll just take a dump. And I'll get like 3 in a row that are just crap and garbage. That's why I've really slowed down on the Goodwill Blue Box, because all of a sudden I started getting garbage. And I was like, I'll take a break from that one for a while. But yeah, it's always a gamble, you know, roll the dice. We just hope we at least make our money back. And profit would be great.
I actually rotate. I get Goodwill for a while, then I'll go back to ThreadUp. So
yeah, mix it up a little bit. Yeah. This one is full of jackets and blazers. I filmed it. It'll come out soon. Okay, I've got to catch that one so I can sit there and the TV when I watch it.
I bet those jackets are nice.
Blazers can sell really well. Yeah. But I could understand the disappointment. A bunch of jackets and blazers, like, come on already. Wow. Oh, not cool. Yeah.
I'm laughing at that. Yes, that's wonderful.
I did sell a $200 dress for my second to last ThreadUp box. So we're cool right now. And I made enough to buy another box right on. Oh, that's right. Because Veronica, that's what I used to do when I was sitting in the ThreadUp. Whatever I would get credit, I would just use it for another box. So it definitely saves money.
Oh, she sent jackets and blazers. Okay.
Oh, okay. 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 I get that 100% have had to climb out of the thrift fort. Veronica's getting a snack, granola bar, probably. Scent jacket and blazers. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something you probably need to, you know, clear out from time to time. So that makes sense.
They take up a lot of space.
They do. Yeah. I use like one of my closets just for jackets and blazers because they're just so bulky. You see those little bins back there. I'm not going to fit a blazer in there.
I just moved mine. I moved mine out to storage today. So if I sell anything, I'll have to go get it.
Yeah, that's the problem with that right now. You got to go to the stores. But I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to have sales around you.
If it sells, I'm going.
Yeah, right. Because the blazers and jackets sell for a nice flip.
Exactly.
Okay, so I want to hear from everybody. What is your most profitable category? The one you make the most?
Shoes.
Shoes. Yeah.
Shoes. That's the first place I go in a thrift store is shoes and then purses. And shoes, there's such an easy flip. So
yeah, mine would be handbags for sure. But then my first place is vintage, anything vintage, because you pay so little for it. And then you can basically charge whatever you want. You know, it's like I sold a Winnie the Pooh quilted blanket. It was so pretty. It was vintage. Sold it for $50.
Don't you just love
paid $1.50 for it, you know? So the profit margin's great with the vintage stuff. Might send a bunch of sweaters next. Hey, that's smart. Offload them from your area. I did too. Sent them a St. John jacket that I don't wear anymore. I hope they know what they have. Yeah, because sometimes with ThreadUp, you know how they'll mess up the label, the brand.
That just happened.
Oh, St. John's Bay.
That happened to me. I had to email them several times because they put it as Ralph Lauren instead of Black Label Ralph Lauren. I was like, no, fix it or send it back.
Yeah. Is anybody in here selling to the Real, like sending items in? I've heard some people are starting to do that with their higher end stuff, and I'm just curious as how that is going. I've been doing really well. I started selling my higher end stuff on Tradesy, and I've made several really great sales on there.
Now that's what I want to do. I've heard horror stories about the Real, and I decided not to. Okay. But I have been looking at Tradesy, so I might try that.
Mm-hmm. I just sell on Tradesy, you know, like I don't send them anything, but I've been able to just put my higher end stuff on there, and it's selling. Like you don't have to do the negotiations, the offers. You just set your price, and there you go. By the time they process it's winter, hey, that's a good way to think about it. And the sweaters are trending.
I need to do that.
Fun Surprises says jewelry. So jewelry is your most profitable category. Interesting. I need to focus on jewelry more. I've just kind of dabbled in it a little bit, but nothing serious. Are you selling vintage jewelry or just like higher end jewelry? Like what type of jewelry exactly? Amanda got a sweet Valentino dress. Wow. Mm-hmm. Nice. I make my best money in books, but in clothing, I do best in plus size, especially tops. Oh, yeah, I bet. Uh-huh. Great. Now, are your books selling better on eBay, Maggie Doodle? Are you selling those better on eBay, or which platform are you selling those the most? Amanda says, oh, I just sent my first box to the Real. See, we're catching her on a good day. They got it yesterday and are processing. It's 9 men's prices from pieces from 2 of my ThreadUp boxes.
That's smart. That's good.
Wow. Yeah, that is smart. Mm-hmm. Well, let us know how it goes. See, we have to be watching Amanda so we can get updated on all these things. Zoe says shoes have the best year-round profit margin. Fall, winter, I would definitely say coats. Yes, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah,
and I'm stocking up right now.
Mm-hmm. Now's the time. I know, right? Because I found some clearance sales online for some nice brands, and I was like, scoop. So, Fun Surprises says Kendra Scott jewelry. That makes sense. Oh yeah, man, I just saw some of that the other day. Darn, I should have picked some up.
Honestly, unless it's stamped, I wouldn't know it if I saw it. That's why I don't do jewelry, just because I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. I know, right? Because I'm always like, which do I pick up? What do I leave?
Right.
I don't know. But I know vintage jewelry does well.
I was going to say the only piece of jewelry I've ever sold that was a really good profit was vintage. A vintage silver bracelet.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Probably equal between Amazon and eBay. So Maggie, I was just saying earlier, I was telling Dani that I finally went through the process to become a seller on Amazon. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see where that goes, but I'm actually starting with books. I just went and got a whole bunch of books, thrifted them, scanned them to see what they're selling for. And I'm just going to start there and then broaden my horizons as I go. But that's good to hear. Was a few Burberry because I didn't want to authenticate Dolce & Gabbana, Versace, and the like. Okay. At the Real. She's talking about the Real. Okay. So do they make you pay to authenticate then, or? Probably. Anyone tried Flip? No, I haven't. Have you, Dani?
I haven't, but there's a lady, she used to be on here as a YouTuber all the time, and she does Flip. I follow her on Instagram, and she says a wonderful way to get free inventory and make money, and she seems to love it. I hadn't gotten into it.
I've heard some people say the same thing, that you can just get free inventory that way. I guess I don't really understand how it works enough.
I think the way that it works I guess I've looked at it. I have the app. is if you want to be a seller, people send stuff to you and you get a portion of what they send. So it's kind of like you're selling it for them. And so that's how I guess the free inventory comes in.
Yeah. It's kind of like a consignment type deal. Okay. Okay. Oh, awesome. Let me know if you need any help getting started. I will probably message you. I'm full of questions. I'm definitely a question asker. So yes, I was just saying earlier, I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos for 2 weeks before I even applied to kind of get some information because I'm a total newbie about it. And a lot of the people that made the videos, FBA for beginners, it was just, hey, come buy my course. And I was like, I don't want to buy your course. Just answer a couple questions for me. So thank you, Maggie Doodle. You will probably hear from me about it. I'm telling you. Okay, so look, you guys, we've already been on an hour. It's time to focus on some fun stuff here. Let's do some would you rather questions. Oh, wait, let me get to Glamwell's question real quick here. Has anyone tried Depop? Am I even saying that right? I don't know if I said it right. Yeah, I actually do sell on Depop. By me saying sell means I list on Depop. I don't actually sell. So I have had no luck with it all. I'm just sticking it out because people say it's a great brand for streetwear and vintage for young people. That's the big selling point on there. And I know Etsy just bought them. So I'm hoping Etsy can help that platform work better and be more seller communication friendly type deal because it needs some help. But I'm just hanging out and seeing where that goes. So he says, I sold a coral and gold bracelet in like an hour for $375. Lucky, which makes me think I took too low of an offer. I know now you have to go back and say, why did that sell so fast? What's up with that? I totally get it, Zoe. Okay, I have some would you rather questions. Everybody has to answer in the chat room. Okay, would you rather know the date of your death? Oh, this is morbid. Or the cause of your death? Which one would you rather have?
Neither.
They're both creepy, right? Like, it's like if you know the day you're going to die, you'll never sleep again.
Neither. I don't want to know.
I know. That's a hard one. I guess I would say the cause of my death, even though that sounds terrible too.
Oh, no. I have anxiety. I would never sleep.
I wouldn't. I would not get a wink. It's just if I knew the day, I'd always be in countdown mode. You know, like 10 days left. Better make the best of it.
Then again, if I knew when, honestly, I don't know. I'd probably get into trouble.
Yeah. I think you'd be like trying to prevent it the whole time, right?
Exactly. I mean, doing crazy stuff and
living your best life for your last couple of days.
What does say? YOLO? You only live once.
Yeah, exactly.
I know when I'm leaving.
True. Veronica says the cause of death. That's what I said, Veronica. I don't want to know the day. Just tell me how I'm going to die. Fun Surprise says none. Me either. I want to be surprised. Or maybe day, then I can party it up. See, that's what we were saying, YOLO, you know, I mean, we know we're going to die, so. Okay, another question. Would you rather only be able to wash your hair twice a year or only be able to check your phone once a day? That's not good. Neither is good. Danielle says neither.
I'm with you.
I just have to have nasty hair, you know, because I can't only look at my phone once a day. It's just not going to happen.
Oh no, my scalp would be too itchy for that.
Oh, it would be terrible. I would just get the dreadlocks. You know how you just wrap your hair and.
Oh no! If you watch those videos of people who have gone without washing their locks, you wouldn't want to do that either. You should watch that. It's like gross stuff. It's gross? Yes.
Well, I can't not look at my phone. I gotta look at my phone. My business is on my phone, you know.
Exactly.
I guess I only do offers of likers late at night.
You could do dry shampoo though.
Woo, see? There you go.
See?
That's an option. Fun Surprises says hair. Oh, I'd have to take the phone. I can check my laptop all day. Oh, that is true. See, you're kind of sneaking around there, cheating, Grandma. That's almost the same. I have to stock up on dry shampoo. See, Maggie Noodles on the same page you are. Phone, because I got my laptop, or I'd have to shave my head. That's an option, though. Shave your head. See? I could just shave my head and like get a tattoo or something.
Oh.
Hair. Zoe wants to know the cause of her death. I feel empty without my phone. Yeah, I feel like I'm walking around naked and everybody's looking at me. Like it's just too weird.
Yes.
I've watched those in the water coming out of the dreads. Looks like shampoo carpet.
It's disgusting.
I have to go watch these now because you guys are mentioning it. You cannot do dry shampoo for 6 months straight, though. Oh, that's true because it's like a powder substance. I mean, you could, but yeah, you probably don't want to. Okay. This is better. It's lighter. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Maid.
Me too. Because look, I can make a cup of noodles all day long. I don't care if I'm in a rush.
Sandwich,
maid,
some tea.
Yeah, some tea. That's right. It's nasty and hilarious.
Yes.
Wash my hair twice a year. Maid. That's super easy, right? Maid, please. Because I'll just eat toast or a protein shake. I'll be good to go.
We'll get a granola bar from Grandma.
What's that?
I said we'll get a granola bar from Grandma.
Oh, right. All day long. Maybe because I could just have pizza 3 times a day. There you go. It's easy. Amanda said chef. I'm a lazy beast, but would love to eat healthy. My husband does the cleaning here. You have a wonderful husband. Can he talk to my husband, please?
Exactly.
You got this, right?
Tell him to do a video and we'll show it to our husbands.
Yes. And we could guilt them into it, being like, see how much you don't do. My husband's actually a chef, so that's why.
My husband is the cook.
See? So my husband cooks way more than I do. So I'm like, if we could get the maid,
exactly,
and that in combination with our husband's cooking,
I can focus on the business in the household.
I agree. If I had a maid, I'd cook up a storm because she'll clean up. Oh, that would be nice though. Not the no dishes and all the. I hate the cleanup. I agree. So really, you already have the maid. Yeah, exactly. Like gosh, you have like your husband's gonna win Husband of the Year award here. Like, plus it's hard. Jeez, must be nice, Amanda. No wonder you can send stuff into Swap. Okay, last question, you guys. Last question, then we'll wrap things up for the night. I know we're having fun. This one's gonna be okay. Would you? This is bad again. Would you rather have to fart loudly every time you have a serious conversation, or have to burp after every kiss?
I'm gonna say burp.
I think I would do burp too. Because if you fart, you don't know if it's a bad fart. You know, like it could be one of those that linger and hang right there by your shoulder. Woo. So I'm like, if I just burp, I'm like, you're married to me. You got to deal with it. You know. I
think that the guy would prefer the burp.
The guy would probably prefer it. I think so. My friends love to hate my hubby because he's known as Mr. Pinterest. He does kids, curling, makes things, cleans all the things. Oh my gosh. Your husband's like a saint, basically. Grandpa does only floors, LOL. Yeah, my husband does trash. Like that's his thing. I take the trash out. Mm-hmm. Maid for Zoe. I totally get that. Burp. We got one burp here. Another one. If you love me, you'll take me with my burps. That's how I feel. My burps aren't that bad. Although it's just gas going the other way, but it's just more pleasant, you know. Burp.
I'm laughing at that.
Yeah, but Grandma, you know how some of those really bad farts feel like they're going to singe off your eyebrows? Like, they follow you and you walk away. Like, it's not good. But she's like, I don't care. I'll laugh about it.
The joys of marriage.
Burp. That's funny. Yeah, our husbands just have to deal with it anyway. So, you know, it's kind of like, do you want to kiss or not? There you go. It's all good. Well, guys, we're going to wrap this up so you can enjoy your awesome 4th of July weekend. I hope you enjoy your family or your fireworks, whatever you're going to do. Oh, no. She said, could you imagine church? No, I would like turn red. We like to think that, Veronica, the glitter. Yeah, we'd like to think that. Oh my gosh. That's the worst when you walk into the fart cloud. It's like, woo, what happened here? And you just backed up real fast. The thing is, people don't understand what we go through.
Exactly.
It's hard. It's treacherous out there. It really is. Well, you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us. The plan is to do this every other Friday. So every 2 Fridays, we'll put out a notice and let you know when we're going to do another live. Come on back and join us, and we'll have some more laughs and have some fun. And we appreciate all of y'all so much.
I forgot to say, you guys, I forgot to tell you about the case, but I'll do a video on it.
No. Please tell us. I want to know. I'm dying to know. I've been waiting for you to release the video.
Well, I'm sorry. I forgot. Okay, so the cases, you guys, I did win. Yay. Basically, the lady, I don't know if it was misunderstanding, if she didn't understand. I think she did. Either way, because of the price, Poshmark paid her, and they also gave me my money, and I got to keep the box. And so I took the good items to my store and got credit and bought Lululemon with it. So, yay. And as for the shoes, I sent the shoes back. She got her box back. I got my money. So,
okay.
I did win both cases.
Everybody's happy. They took care of you.
Exactly.
You just know to never purchase from that person again.
No. But you know, like I said, it's so strange because she had great reviews and a great closet.
I saw those boxes. I was like, that is not as advertised.
No.
It's kind of grimy. So
exactly. But hey, I won. Yay.
I'm glad to hear that. I've been waiting because you're like, I'm going to make a video. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the video to come out.
I made the video and just never put it up.
But we get the first insight. We get to hear it here first. So that's awesome. That's great. But yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. It's awesome because, I'm glad you came out on top because that was not cool at all. No. But thank you all so much. We'll see y'all here in a couple weeks. And until then, I'm sure we'll all chat again online. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.